What's going on, everyone? This is Slackerman with another diecast model review. Today we are looking at the Unimax Forces of Valor Bell AH-1Z Viper attack helicopter, currently used by the Marine Corps. If you've seen my channel, obviously you've seen some reviews of the Forces of Valor line. I have the F-22 that I reviewed, as well as the Apache Longbow. And I have to say, I really love the Forces of Valor line. I think that they stopped making models, but it's a shame because it is one of my favorite diecast model kits. The level of detail, the option of removing the weapons and kind of changing your armament, it's just a great line. So I really hope another company kind of replicates what Forces of Valor did, or if Forces of Valor starts making more diecast models, because they really do a great job. So let's take a look at this model. As far as the packaging, it's just a window box. You have the name of the helicopter up there, some writing there. On the back, you have different pictures of what Forces of Valor has put out already, so that's very cool. If I could find that Black Hawk, that 172 scale Black Hawk, I would love to get it, but so far I can't find it. As far as the back of the packaging, you get a little cool backdrop here, a little war scenario, which is very cool. This, unlike the Apache, was not bolted or screwed into the base. It just pops off with some zip ties, so that's very cool. Inside, you have a little tray here. As you can see, that this is a an upscale Cobra from Vietnam, so it's an updated version. So it actually has 4 helicopter blades. I just took the 2 off just because they were getting in my way trying to shoot this review here. So it actually obviously has 4 blades. So let's get into the actual model itself. Again, Forces of Valor does such an amazing job with all the details. You can see the paint. It even has like a black wash to show all these different lines and the bolts and rivets. Everything looks great. The writing is super clean. All the decals. You can actually read danger, the air intake right there, which is very cool. You have that kind of Viper logo here on the engine. Just all these bolts, the writing, everything is really well done. And again, it bums me out that they don't make more Forces of Valor models. And it bums me out that I didn't get into this line when it came out. I'm coming way late to the game. Just taking a look at the other side, you can see all the writing nice and clean. Just the rivets, everything. This is such a cool helicopter. I'm really glad I got it. The other great thing I love about Forces of Valor is you can customize your armament with most of their models. So you can actually take the air-to-air missile off. As you can see here, it has air-to-ground, some missiles on the side here. I guess these would be like Hellfire missiles or something else. I could be wrong. But you can actually detach this, the rocket pod on the pylon. You can detach the rocket pod if you wanted. You could have just everything off, so it's just the 2 pylons. You could take one off, leave one on. So it's cool that you could have different not really poses, but different looks. Like he's expended these rockets or shot this one, or it's just he's not loaded up, which is very cool. Great option. The other thing I love that no model kits do, unless you get into the higher end stuff like Hobby Master, is that they actually have pilots in the cockpit. Usually like a 172 scale model, again, unless you get into Hobby Master and some of the upscale ones, it's just an empty cockpit, which to me is stupid. I think it's so cool that at least for me it looks a lot better displaying a helicopter when there's people actually flying it. Same with a jet or any aircraft. It just looks cool having it posed in flight with 2 pilots there. It's just a lot better. So again, the lighting is doing a good job of capturing all the great detail on this model. I definitely recommend this thing. There's a lot of cool features besides taking this off. Obviously, the I think it's a 20 millimeter cannon here. This rotates from side to side, which is cool. And then, which I really love, is the front. This might be hard to get here. It has the kind of infrared sensor here. This actually moves, so you can see that you can have the kind of a sensor in the front, the ball sensor or the optics, you can rotate it and move it around, which is very cool. Another great kind of play feature that really puts this ahead of most other model companies. So again, this is the one I was really excited about. I do love my Apache longbow. If you haven't seen that review, check that out, because Forces of Valor did a great job on the Apache. But this is the one I was really excited about. If you go on eBay right now, I don't even think you can find it on eBay right now. I think I might even bought the last one on Amazon. This thing goes for like $200, so obviously I would never pay that. But it's definitely worth tracking down if you can get one for a decent price. Again, this line, the Forces of Valor line, I think is defunct or done. So these have really climbed up in price. They're hard to get. But if you can get your hands on any of the Forces of Valor stuff, all of the models. I have a few tanks that are really good. So far, all the aircraft are great. Like I said, the F-22 is great. The Apache longbow is great, and this is my favorite so far that I own from Forces of Valor. Just the color, the look, and I'm more. This is more of the helicopter in real life that I like too. I really love the old Cobra, as well as this updated Super Cobra, or Viper as they call it. In fact, I'm tempted to even display it with just having the two rotors, just because it reminds me more of the Vietnam era. But again, I'll most likely put the other two on just so it's displayed accurately. So again, if I had to rate this, I would give it a 5 out of 5. I can't find any complaints. The only negative is the Forces of Valor stands kind of suck. They're a little flimsy. So my Apache at home, once I brought that home, it's fallen over a few times. So I might not use this. I might just display it, just on the ground, basically. But again, 5 out of 5 for this model kit, and I definitely recommend getting any Forces of Valor models if you can pick one up. The level of detail, the different options you can do by detaching the armament, stuff like that. It's a great model company. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I will be doing more figure reviews, so for the people who do not like the die-cast model stuff, sorry, I will be doing more figure stuff. Just right now, there's not a lot of figures that I have coming in. I think this month, just a side note, the Mafex Nightmare Batman, I think, is coming out, so that'll be a cool review if that does get released on time. So again, thanks a lot for watching. Bye.